don't think people are smart. I really don't think people are smart. I think there's maybe a handful of people that are genuinely intelligent and smart, but I don't think that's for the majority. I think a lot of people work hard, and I really think that if you put in effort that you require, like everyone's different, you'll be able to achieve what you want to achieve. You know, someone will put 1%, someone will put 100%, whatever it is. I think if you were to do what works for you and what helps you get to the next point is really the denominator that makes a difference. And I think the biggest thing is figure out how you study. Like a piece for me is that I knew studying for me was not the same as the next person. Some people are auditory learners, some people are visual learners, some people are just looking at something and it just osmosis and just like randomly goes inside their brain. Like everyone is different. So you really need to figure out what works for you. Just a piece of what worked for me, I would literally bar myself in a classroom and talk to no one. My best friend used to come and knock at the door and like try to distract me, or like she was the only person that knew that I was in this room. One of the two people that knew that I was in this room, and it was like a complete isolation, like no human contact. And because that's what I knew I needed. I needed to just be away from everyone, not have to, you know, listen to chit-chatter and listen to like doors closing and doors opening and things like that. So what I did was I would close myself in the classroom. The classroom had whiteboards around it. And then I would just look at the class notes and just write on the whiteboard about what the topic is. So like it was a PowerPoint presentation if we were learning about drugs, or if we were learning about disease state, if we were learning about, you know, the physiology of the body, or like what system we're working on. I would literally walk through what the professor said, you know, reading what I wrote, you know, just like teaching an empty classroom, really. I just taught an empty classroom. I would pretend like I was teaching a class, and I would write on the whiteboard about the things that I just talked about. And that combination of, you know, listening to myself made a reinforcement of the material in my head. And then secondly, writing on the board allowed me to visually see, especially with diagrams and pictures, that helped me out a lot, like drawing it out and things like that. So that's something that helped me, and it may help people, but it's really just understanding how you study and what are the things that, you know, help you study, and like what works for you and what doesn't work for you. I don't want people to feel that they're being judged. You know, a lot of people would think that, oh, if someone's doing better, they're going to be judging me because I'm not doing as good, or I'm putting in longer hours, or I'm sitting there for 10 hours and they're sitting there for 1 hour and they leave, you know, before 5 p.m. I'm there until like 11 p.m. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, put that judgment of that other person aside, because most likely they probably won't even be judging you. And even if they are, that's an indication on them, not an indication on you, really. Like, if they're able to judge you based on something that they don't even know about you, like they don't have the full picture. Like, this is the picture they have. Like, you're not even in the screen. Like, you're not there. Like, there's no full picture there. So for you to feel that they're judging you is just, it's irrelevant. It's really irrelevant. So don't let anyone stop you. Like, there is no reason for anyone to stop you. If I listened to half the people that had told me that you're not going to do it, or if I felt that people were judging me because of the hours I studied, and, you know, like arbitrary things like this, I wouldn't be a doctor today. And it's really just a limitation that either you set on yourself, or, you know, someone sets on you. But if someone's setting on you, irrelevant. But if you're setting on yourself, don't do that to yourself. Just be real with yourself that you can actually do it if you were to actually believe in yourself and put in the work. There's no reason why you can't do it. Like, there is absolutely no reason. If you have a strong belief in yourself, and if you actually you know, believe you can do it, I think you honestly can achieve anything and everything you put your heart and mind to. There's nothing that's gonna stop you. That is what it is. There's nothing else to it. That's it. It sounds easy. It's not easy though. But that's really it. It's really it. Like,